All right. All right. Yep. All right. So, real quick, man, I told you we coming right back at y'all, man, and let y'all know that the conversation is going to continue. I wish I could see Rob. Rob had to cut out, man. Rob had to get on the road or whatever. But this motherfucker is standing over me eating damn chicken wings.
I want a chicken wing.
Huh? Is there any more chicken? Is there any more chicken wings over there, Trent? When you sit down, make sure you hand Miss Chris a
I'm not gonna eat a chicken wing on the camera.
I will. Give me one of them chicken wings.
I have sauce all over me.
I will eat one of them joints. I will eat
no,
one of them.
no, I don't.
Give me that joint. That joint.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that.
You need a napkin?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he got that shirt. He just wiping on his shirt.
I ain't gonna do that. Shit, spicy. Woo, boy.
Oh man. Hey, you ever watch the Hot Ones? He doing that Idris Elba. Remember that? It's a meme. It's a gif where he was like, he was on the Hot Ones, that the YouTube show where they eat the spicy wings, and he was like, he's like, have y'all watched that? Those are good, man. And that's like what he doing.
This is why I didn't want to eat a chicken wing on camera.
You okay, Ronald?
It's hot.
Want me to pat you in your mouth?
Oh,
it's
Lord.
hot.
Okay.
God dang. What is that?
No, I'm about to put my mask on though. All that cough.
Coronavirus.
Right.
Nah, that was
Corona. Good.
Getting hot. All right.
Is it that hot? It ain't that hot.
I had a whole bunch of sauce.
He wanted that chicken wing bad.
He did. Because
I don't even want it no more.
You
man.
really ate. You ate the whole thing in one swipe almost.
I took a little piece off of this joint. What are you talking about, bro?
So then, how you get all that hot sauce on you there?
Because it was packed with sauce, bro.
Oh my goodness!
Packed.
It is not that.
Not to mention what's in this cup is alcohol. So it's
that's why.
That's why.
That make it worse.
Yeah,
that's why I was
it's
like,
reacting
you know what?
to that. Yeah,
I can't even do it.
All I know is I'm sweating right
I see you. Yo.
Look at my hands, bro.
Oh yeah,
Look at my hands.
Yeah.
Anyway, from the earliest topic, man, we was talking about what was we talking about?
We talking about Breonna Taylor.
Oh, Breonna Taylor, man.
Yeah.
The problem with the Breonna Taylor thing, man, is you know, we feel that a lot of people feel that the same thing. They're tired. You know, it's like they've become numb to the fact that there's the injustices that reign out in America when it comes to black people being gunned down or brutalized by police officers, and I can't get it out of my mind.
Yeah,
we could talk to it with blue in the face.
Yeah,
honestly, we could talk to it with blue in the face, but at the end of the day, man, we go, God dang.
You know what the bad thing is? I read an article today, and it's by I want to say his name is John Black or something like that. He's a CNN contributor, black dude, and he was like he was referencing the Breonna Taylor case, and he's also referencing the NFAC, the NFAC, the black militia that's been coming out, whatever, and like marching through Kentucky and all this other stuff, whatever. Mm-hmm. He was talking about one of the worst things that could possibly happen. Right, is that all it's going to take is a couple of bullets to fly from black people in general for them white people that's been supporting us to be like, well, I knew I shouldn't have supported this or whatever, and then if that happens, now all the progress that we made with having all these marches and having people side by side with us, it could just right now, even though we've got everybody from black, white, Hispanic marching with us or whatever, that can change in an instant. It can change in an instant, man. And that's the scariest thing.
I don't know. For me, I'm in this fight till the end. And I've had people speak out against.
Hold on, Crystal, you want this wing?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do you want the wing?
I've had people, in the black community, know, speak out against me because of some of my opinions, and but that doesn't change what's in my heart. I mean, if you truly believe something is wrong, such as police brutality against the Black community, even if people come out against you, that shouldn't change your viewpoint. I mean, if you truly believe that's wrong, I think people that, you know, you okay over there? Why are you still eating it?
Dude.
Good, man.
Oh my
You ate that down to the marrow, boy.
That's good, man. It's good. I should do a food review on the show.
A mukbang. You should do one of them mukbangs. Y'all ever seen those on where people just video themselves talking and eating food? Yeah, it's like it's a Korean thing or whatever, but like now it's just blowing up all over YouTube.
When they be eating the octopuses.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see me eat food on camera.
That's why they was eating the bats on in fucking Wuhan on fucking.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that for real, man.
Wait.
They was eating the bats off of in Wuhan
The bat suit.
like that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I saw that.
My bad, Chris.
No, it's all right. No, but I think if you truly believe something, whether people speak out against you or not, your beliefs are your beliefs. That shouldn't sway your viewpoint. So yes and no. I could see that maybe some people who are just out there because they want to be out there and they want to be cool or whatever. And they want to, I'm doing this. But the people that truly have that perspective, I don't think it's going to sway them.
I agree with you. The only thing like I get because like from reading the article, from his standpoint, I was understanding. I got where he was coming from because Black people have always trusted in everybody else to come to their side, whatever, try to, and there's always been something that's happened where it's just, in the end, they're nowhere to be found. So I think Black people are just weary. I think that's what it is.
And I completely get that. I completely get that. I mean, back on this case, I think that the police department failed her. Yeah. It wasn't just the cops that, executed the search warrant. The whole police department failed her.
Yeah.
And, the fact that they as a whole aren't being held accountable really shows that they don't put value on her life.
Well, look, Brian, oh boy. I don't even want to try to pronounce the name. Serboy. Anyway, I'm sorry, Brian, if I pronounced your name wrong, but Brian said they were all wrong and all parties involved should be held accountable.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kalita agreed with that. Well, no, hold up. Kalita said all parties were not wrong. The police were wrong. Brianna's boyfriend owned a gun lawfully and used it lawfully to defend the home against armed intruders.
Yeah. Well, I'm when I say all parties, I believe that all parties involved with the police.
Okay.
Were wrong.
Brian also said the same thing. He said, "Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Not the boyfriend." Okay. Yeah.
And did y'all hear about? I guess one of the theories of why they executed that search warrant. Raid in a completely different area than the other search warrants were because they were trying to, I guess, justify redeveloping that area or something.
For gentrification.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, that's
one of the theories.
One of their tactics.
That's one of the theories why they executed that search warrant. It was an old warrant.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my thing is they didn't have credible evidence within a certain amount of time that the boyfriend, was there. That search warrant should have never been executed.
Yeah, I really would love, and I had this conversation with on our group message, whatever. I was like, I would love to hear from an actual prosecutor to kind of break down the reasoning, or not in support or not, just kind of break down why he would even consider why the reason to be wanton endangerment or whatever, instead of because I mean, and like I said to Rob, I'm like, what's the point of charging him with that?
Well, the reason why they charged him supposedly is because that goes against all their training. They're supposed to have a
wait a minute.
Which
that's what I'm saying. If it goes against your training and you kill an innocent person, that's
the fact that he shot into the apartment without having a visual of who he was shooting at goes against all.
Okay, so
he didn't follow proper procedures and he killed an innocent person. That's what I'm saying. That should be involuntary manslaughter, in my opinion.
That's why people are asking for the actual transcript to the grand jury.
Yeah.
Because they want to know exactly what was said and how it was presented.
Yeah, because he didn't break it down in that press conference at all.
Fuck
I
Daniel
didn't
Cameron.
actually know all this till I watched that show. Like
really?
The killing of Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gave me so much insight onto the actual case that I didn't have just by watching, the testimonies and news that came out about the case. I didn't have that, but that didn't change how I feel. I still think the police department as a whole should have been held responsible.
And that's why I say I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know all the different laws and why you should what's executed or not. So I need to do more research anyway though on that.
That's ridiculous. Carice said that we're on the brink of a full out race war, and you know what? Depending on how this stuff goes with this election, man. I don't know.
I think this election could definitely make it happen.
He's definitely fanning the flames. I'll tell you that.
Well, that's because your boy is a race beta, man. And I'm.
Why gotta be my boy? You always say that's
not
Rob's
my bad,
boy.
but it's
Why
Rob's boy?
I keep looking over here and thinking Rob here.
Yeah,
Rob
my
ain't here,
boy.
man. But let me tell you something, man. I told Rob this over the week. He rolled out this $500 billion plan for black business economic improvement or whatever, talking about HBCUs would get all this money. The term plan does not mean it's set in stone.
Yeah.
The man has said that if he's elected, it be enacted. Okay? The problem right there, he rolled it out right now trying to get your vote.
Yeah.
And if you don't see that, I'm talking to all my minorities out there. If you don't see that, then something's wrong. All right?
Well,
because it's pandering.
Yeah.
It's pandering to the people. It's politics. Juneteenth, making that a holiday. Okay, yeah, you make it a holiday, but do we get off? No.
But here's
I'm just saying, man, you play pandering, man, like a motherfucker.
The thing is, at this point, I think the majority of this country they got their minds made up. I don't think anything that Joe Biden or Donald Trump does is going to sway one. Well,
hold on. Because people are trying to talk about Joe Biden had came out and called a bunch of service members stupid bastards. Okay, if you watch the whole video, he made a joke. They didn't laugh. He thought it was funny. He said, well, y'all should, not a joke, but he said something. He thought they should have clapped. They didn't clap. He said, what's wrong with you? Come on, clap for that, you stupid bastards. Yeah. It was a joke. Now, if y'all want to take that one thing that Joe Biden said over the 10,000 things that Donald Trump has said
about veterans and dead veterans.
Yes, and then you sit there and say, well, he didn't mean it. He didn't say that. There's other people around him that said he didn't say that.
Yeah.
No.
Of course they're gonna do that. They are definitely gonna run with any little thing they can, and they don't have much to run on, but they're using whatever they can. But my thing is, we're not seeing what's going on behind the scenes, like the postmaster general, like taking out, like. In order to fix the mail sorting machines, and then saying, "Oh, I can't do it."
A judge
we already took out our parts. And
a judge has come out and said now that they had to revert back to the standards or the processes that were taking place prior to those changes. So they had to they had to replace all that stuff that they took out and put it back in.
And they're saying he can't. He's saying he can't now.
Shit.
He's saying he ain't got the resources. That's because he gutted. It's because he gutted a lot of it.
I'm going to tell you something. It's a court order.
Yeah.
It's a court order. Don't do it and watch him go down.
That's my thing.
But how many people in positions of power actually adhere to court orders?
And then if he doesn't, then what? All those mail-in votes that won't get counted.
That's why I say people just need to go and vote in person.
That's what I'm doing.
In droves. Put your mask on, put your gloves on when you hit the button, and go and vote in person.
Look, and if you that scared about shit, throw that shit away as you walk out.
Well,
it's just too scary.
I know in Maryland you could just drive up, like I did in the last election. You just drive up and drop your ballot off in the box.
There you go. Kalita said, at the end of the day, just talking about Breonna Taylor, at the end of the day, the whole thing was poorly executed by the police. There may not be enough evidence to prosecute the officers. However, a conversation needs to be had. Reform is needed. Furthermore, to announce charges against the officers for shooting the neighbor's wall is outright insulting. It perpetuates the very real narrative that Black lives don't matter.
Yeah.
Well, I think part of that 12 million settlement or whatever, they're also supposed to be enacting police reforms. That was part of that settlement as well.
Man,
But we'll see how far it goes.
a lot of shit is just off of talk, man.
Oh,
It's election
100%.
year, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I told Rob over the phone during the week or yesterday when he told me that the election, because he's like, Ron, the election's over. Trump's gonna win it. He just rolled out this $500 billion plan and I was like, Rob, it's the 11th hour. Mofos already have their mind made up.
He's also not doing it before the election. So Black people ain't gonna be like, oh, you know what? Oh, we believe he's gonna do it all of a sudden.
Yeah, ain't nobody believing
Yeah,
that.
no, this is not gonna sway one Black people to.
Speaking of our religious talk, Chanel Kenny said, "Put your faith in man; he will fail you every time." I mean, that's true.
That's
Amen. Yeah,
That's true. That's true. But
yeah, a lot of these pastors and preachers, they get on here.
But how many?
They tout themselves like they're
How many times do we go?
Figure like a religious figure that you need to be worshiping them.
yeah.
Right, but how many times, Crystal? How many times, Miss Chris? How many times do we go to church? Or people go to church, and you come and they come back out and you hanging around them, right? And they talk about, oh yeah, my pastor. I love my pastor.
Yeah,
my pastor. They praise their pastor,
more than they do
their Jesus,
Yeah.
or God.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's the problem, man. That's the
Yeah.
problematic thing right there.
My dad always told us, and he continues to tell this to his congregation, whatever. He always says, "Don't take what I say up here, as long." He's like, you're supposed to study
Yeah.
for yourself, which is what the Bible says. Study to
Yeah.
show yourself approved. Like you're supposed to, don't
Learn
take
the word for
yeah.
yourself.
Because somebody can go up there and sound good, but everything they say could be, could be wrong. It could be misinterpreted or whatever.
Yeah.
My dad always says, you need to study for yourself, whatever. Study everything I say, research it and back, and that's always one that's why I was like, even though I'm not a fan of organized religion, I'm a huge fan of how I was raised,
Well, that a lot of preachers aren't gonna say what your dad said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
They think, they could just quote these scriptures and then people are gonna say, oh, you're so right, you're so smart. But they're, some of it they even take out of context.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead. Bonaventure says religious versus spiritual is a big difference.
yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's practice versus your actual teachings, right?
Well, it's also what you believe inside of you, like your spirit, your heart. I think that's the big difference. I mean, you can go out and become a Christian, become Muslim, become, part of the Catholic Church, Mormon, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you don't believe that stuff in your spirit, then what does it matter?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Morgan Williams says, I think being a believer and a follower of Christ and his teachings looks different than just calling yourself a Christian. Unfortunately, a lot of people claim to be one and don't adopt the other. Oh, that's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That's powerful.
That's why I said it's funny. I've
I didn't think you had it in you, but that's powerful.
That's powerful. I have a lot. Oh, well, I did, Morgan. But every time somebody, and that's why I mentioned earlier.
Joke. It was a joke.
Where I'm always hesitant to, I wouldn't, I'm like, I'll say I'm a Christian, whatever, only because that word as a Christian, whatever, because you got people that are out in the public or whatever that claims to be, Christian, that are the loudest voices, that are really corrupting the actual word, the actual message, whatever. So it's for me, it's a hard thing, So that's why I always say, I try to follow and adhere to the teachings of Jesus. That's what I say, only because saying that's just me personally, and disclaimer, I'm not even close to being perfect. I struggle, which is why I need some type of spirituality in my life.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't acknowledge that. They come out and say, they just chastise you. They
judge you because you're on your own journey. But like I used to say I was Christian, but I don't even say that anymore. I just say I'm spiritual. I mean, religion and spirituality, I think, is a very personal experience for everybody. And I don't think anybody can tell another person what how they're supposed to have go on their journey.
Yeah. I'm a person like if somebody brings up the question and they ask me what I believe, then I will definitely I would give my belief and what I'm saying, like that's my way of I'm not going out there and be like, you need to do this, you should be doing this, you should follow this because this, and giving a whole bunch of Bible scriptures, whatever. Because if somebody wants to know, they're gonna ask the question, and then that's when I will like, oh yeah, this is what I believe, this is where I stand, and blah blah blah. But I'm not going out and being like, oh, you did this, you wrong, no, because who am I? I'm not,
Yeah.
But I. There's been a bunch of times where the conversation comes up, and then that's when I'll take it upon myself to just tell them my journey and my beliefs or whatever. Like I'm not, but the whole thing of trying to convert people. I think Christianity was forced on African slaves anyway.
Oh, that's another topic right there. So that's another topic right there.
So we weren't, like all of the practices and religions that we brought over was wiped out.
Not only that, they justified slavery in 100%. The name of Christianity.
Yep, because it's in the Bible. So they were like, "Oh, what's in the Bible?"
They justified a lot of things, not just slavery and domestic violence.
You can justify anything.
Women's rights, not having women's rights.
But you do realize, realize that white supremacy is based off of the Bible.
100%.
People don't realize that.
Yeah.
So when I get into arguments with other Christians, and they say, well, no, this isn't that, da-da-da-da-da. It wasn't, no. The Israelites, I won't even go into, we'll save that for another day because it's going to be a deep topic.
Yeah.
We could talk about it. Anyway.
We should bring an expert on too, like somebody, like a religious expert. So I want to bring experts. I'm curious, right? Because I could
be a real debate.
Because I could talk, blow in the face of what my personal opinion. I'm just a talking head. I really want to know what some of these people, some of our topics, man, it'd be really interesting.
Yeah,
we can talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. So Chanel Kennedy said the church building is a building. The body of Christ is a personal relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
With Christ.
The church is actually supposed to be your person, your body. It's not supposed to be a physical entity, like a building.
People go to church to the physical building for community, right? Yeah. So that's
because the Bible talks about surrounding yourself around like-minded people.
Exactly, so I think that's the reason, for the building itself. But that's not, that's not what the church is, it is, right? The church,
it's supposed to be you.
Morgan Williams says a lot of people who call themselves Christians forget that no sin is greater than another. They think because they just do A and B that people do C and D are terrible. Bottom line is the judgment can only come from one place.
Man, Morgan is preaching right now.
Go ahead, Morgan.
Go ahead. Amen. Hallelujah. Hey.
Go ahead. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Morgan.
Carice says, I don't believe any religion is wrong as long as the individual practicing is following to become a better person. I don't understand not discussing religion. Since we can have an open conversation, I've learned a lot from having discussions with my best friend's Muslim husband. And that's the same thing I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Was when I deployed and when I was in Iraq and all those other places in the Middle East, I had a deep sense of understanding. Not necessarily saying that I was going to convert.
You're right.
But I have a deep understanding on why you believe what you believe.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the problem is with a lot of people when it comes to religion is they don't want to understand other people.
Yeah.
Because their thought process is what I've been taught or what I am teaching myself is correct. You are wrong.
Did y'all know that Jesus is actually a figure in the Quran?
Yes, there you go. Yes.
So I'm glad you brought that up because like when I was in Kuwait, I had a conversation with a individual from Pakistan or whatever. We was having a conversation, and religion came up, whatever. Because I was curious, right? Because I didn't know. I came from the Midwest, which is Bible Belt ish, where I'm from, So I was really curious. I wanted to learn, and the respect and that he put on Christianity as a whole, on Jesus as a whole, was mind-boggling. I thought they were going to be like, nah, all of it's wrong. They're like, no, they uphold Jesus as at least a prophet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like it was curious to hear, their reverence for, for all the, also the same, a lot of figures in both the Quran and the Bible. They're the same. They're the same people. They Moses is, they worship, not worship, I'm sorry, but they look at Moses as a prophet, all the same stuff. It's, a lot of the stuff is, because I mean, it's all part of the Abrahamic religions or whatever, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, whatever. I was really blown away when I had that conversation.
Yeah.
And so that's where it really gets down. You got just have the conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can't be so closed off and judgmental on what people believe. I mean, having religious beliefs is very personal. I mean, because it takes faith, and it's not something that, we weren't in history. We didn't live during those times to know what exactly happened. We can only take it at, face value of what we read and what we learn about. But if you're not reading and you're not learning and you're just closing yourself off to other teachings, then you're not doing yourself any justice, I think.
Yeah.
Carice Perry says, how is one religion able to call another religion wrong? And the difference in religion, I feel like a very bad game of is like a very bad game of telephone. The foundations of many religions are very similar.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Oh, he scared me.
Oh, damn. Rob done came back.
He came out of nowhere. He big. He's 6'6", big dude.
Look, man, that motherfucker let himself in.
They got a biker jacket on. Scared me.
Look, when y'all looked up, I was like, oh, shit. I don't know. I can't see because the lights are in my face.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And I was like, who is that? And I was like, damn, my gun is not near me. Hey, man, be safe, Rob, man. We love you, man.
All right, Rob, bro. Be safe, man. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful on the road.
And he forgot his wallet, I guess.
Damn. You ain't going far.
I wish I would have saw it.
I know. I wasn't even thinking about it. I would have took some. You ain't got no money in it, though.
Kalita
said, I'm not sure how I feel about that when we need more parents to look out for our kids.
I think she's talking about the girls.
What girls are talking
about? The Karen.
Oh, the Wild of the Week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so as a young girl,
I gotta use the bathroom.
As a young girl, I used to have people come up to me and try to chastise me about what I wore. Because I'm a curvy girl, so somebody that doesn't have anything can dress like that and get away with it. But I was young. I was like, I want to dress like that too. Like I want to dress my age. Yeah. But people would come and say, well, it's not appropriate. And it really made me feel some type of way.
Yeah.
But what was appropriate for my family, what was appropriate for people I was around, and it may not have been appropriate for somebody else. So that's where the lines are blurred. I mean, what if you have a young girl who has more to show than somebody else, and but she wants to wear the same thing her friends are wearing.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why I said it's like I can never ever be a person that is going to call somebody, especially a woman out or a young girl out. That's not my place. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously, like I said, my personal feelings. If I have a daughter, that's a whole that's my house, right? That's,
that should be your place alone.
Stay, but stay out of other people's business. You know what I'm saying? Like this Karen needs to stay. That you are not their mama. This is not the '60s where everybody was together and the structure was you had the neighborhood looked out for you. Which that's a whole other thing. You know what I'm saying? But mind your business. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Those ain't your daughters.
Yeah.
Though, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know them. It's nosy, just nosy.
I agree.
Just
nosy ass up out of
man.
I agree.
What do they call them? Nosy Nancy's? Is that what they call them?
Mind your business.
Man, mind your business.
If you're not in that child's life or that young girl's life, and how does she even know how old these girls were to begin with?
Right. That's yeah.
What if they're adults?
Yeah. Right.
And you don't know. You just going off assumptions.
She's gonna run up on the wrong one.
Yeah.
And she gonna be like that Karen at the gas station that got slapped. Keep playing. Yeah. You're gonna run up on the wrong one.
Well, hold on, let me see if I can play this one.
So yo, check it out. This is what about to happen. All right. About to pick up Trent from the metro. I know y'all seen the fart spray pranks and everything like that. It took me a while to get that out. But yeah, we about to hit him with that. So I've already kind of set it up. Told him like, yeah, man. He talking about going to get Wendy's and stuff. I'm like, bruh, my stomach hurt, bruh. Just to let you know right now, I ain't be able to do none of that stuff. So about to pull up on him, see what happens, see how he reacts to this. Hopefully I don't throw up, because there's some potent stuff, man. All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
So roasty, dog.
Yo, these niggas always here. It's a drug deal like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. What they doing?
I mean, I think it's just weeks. I heard him a couple. He's like, yeah, I got this haze. I got this. Yeah,
Say what's up to the people, man. We record, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, record now. What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We over here just watching a little drug deal going on. Oh, man.
Hey, yo, my stomach killing me, dog.
For real?
Hell yeah, I don't know what I eat, bro.
My stomach is telling me, give me some Wendy's. I need some Wendy's, man. I'm hungry.
Hey.
Hey, these are some nice apartments. My homeboy Darren, who
My bad, dog.
yeah, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna go ahead and just let that just.
My bad, bro.
Oh man, but that went in my mouth, bro.
My bad, dog.
Oh my goodness.
I tried. Oh God.
Oh, okay, dog. Yeah, you need some Milax, some Mylanta, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, dog. My bad, bro.
My coffee smell like that now. What you eat last night?
Man, it ain't what I ate, bro. It's just motherfucking. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. Shit just like hurt like a motherfucker. Woke up, I was like,
You drink black coffee?
do I drink black coffee?
You need to, cause I'm telling you, cause black coffee is gonna empty all that out. It'll empty your whole stomach out. That's why I drink it. I mean, it's one of the reasons why, cause it's like a natural dietary, cleans you out, bro.
So it's just gonna clean you out.
So every morning, 2 or 3 times, I'm cleared out.
Oh, come on, man! You done let the fly in the mouth.
I had to do something. He followed your ass. You know he like to be around.
Doo doo.
Come here. Come on, man. Yeah, now he's stuck. Oh, was that you, or was that the
I'm
cow?
sorry, dog.
That's you?
Yeah.
That can't be you.
I'm sorry, bro.
That can't be you.
I'm sorry.
That literally smell like one of them pig trucks, man.
I'm sorry, dog.
Is that you for real?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, my stomach gone.
That cannot be you.
Oh God.
That can't be you.
Nigga, I think I got shit. I gotta stop this.
That can't be you.
Nigga, it's like knocking.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh damn.
You tried it yourself?
I think so, dog. Oh, stomach.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh Lord. You might have to be cleaning the toilet. Oh Lord. I don't even know if I want food, man. I think my appetite is gone. Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Oh God.
My bad, dog. I told you my bad, bro.
I've never smoked that before out of a human being. Never in my entire life.
Put the window back up. It's just staying even worse with the window up, bro.
I can't breathe, bro. I can't. I can't breathe.
Oh,
bro.
come on, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you
Oh no, man, I'm about to throw up.
Oh shit. Yeah, you need to pull over or something. Don't throw up.
Man, that shit stink.
That's when you know it's
bad.
When you're
Smell your own ass.
When you like, oh, good God, like I got a few of those. I'm like, oh, Trent. Oh man, that's all up in my throat and everything. Oh God. Dang. Shoot, F parking your car, then just roll out and just go to the bathroom. Oh man, you're making my stomach hurt now.
My bad, dog.
Oh man. Just get us to the crib, man. Just get us to the crib.
God.
Goodness, right? Dude, yeah, that's right. I ain't nervous.
Don't make me laugh, bro. I'm gonna keep doing it, bro.
Bro.
Damn, dog. Some doodle came out. Oh, man.
You gonna be walking like this, trying to get to the back. Yeah, you're going to change all your whole
God damn.
Even the t-shirt got to go. You know how the like with babies, and they be, they be shitting up their back. Your shirt been ruined.
Damn, dog. It won't stop.
Oh man. Dog.
Eyes
I'm
burning.
sorry, bro. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh God. Nigga, we not at the crib yet? Did you miss your exit? Oh God. Oh man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man.
I can't do it. I gotta keep my head out the window for the rest of the day. I can't do it. Insane.
He said, did you miss your exit? Oh, man, my bad, dog.
Man.
My bad, dude. I'll tell you that shit just like to be creeping out. Won't even look this way.
I can't turn my head, bro. Come on, man. We almost there, man. Speed up. Speed up.
I'm trying to. It's a speed camera right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Damn.
Stomach messed up, man. I already shitted on myself, man. Damn.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's the worst. Oh, man. Burn them underwear, bro. You can't wear them again.
You said I had underwear on, man.
Man, then you gotta burn them pants then, dog. You can't wear them no more. I don't care how much you wash them. Them joints is ruined. Probably got a hole in your seat and everything, man. Oh, Lord. Okay. Is this a mostly black neighborhood? I remember when we were walking through, in the walkthrough.
Oh, shit, yeah.
It seemed like there was a decent amount of blacks.
struggling.
Oh, thank Lord, we here.
Stop killing.
I got to get out of here. Take me back to the metro. Dude.
God, this whole time, bro, you know, it was a prank.
You're an asshole, man. You're an asshole, man. Man, I could have got Wendy's, bro.
We can still get your Wendy's.
Dude, I thought you was suffering, bro. I felt so bad for you. I felt so bad. I was like, this dude is really suffering.
That shit was potent like a bomb.
Man.
Damn, that shit stink. Just called liquid ass, bro.
Get me out of here, man, because it's still, man. How was you doing? Like, when you was down there?
Nah, you ain't see me reaching back. I was reaching back and
Is that
spraying
what
and
you was
shit.
doing?
I was like, Shh.
Oh, man, you wrong for that, dog.
Yo, yo, we had to share it. We had to share it.
Oh my goodness.
We had to share it with y'all, man, because we did that today. I got Trent.
Man, look, I
glad
thought
it
he
was
was
you.
hurt. I felt so bad for him. I thought he was hurting. That was nervous laugh that y'all heard. That was like in my mind, like, yo, did this dude really just?
I'm glad it was you and not me. I might have jumped out the car.
But I literally was shocked. I was like,
Oh man,
anybody that you know something come out of there that smell like that's rotten.
Because I smelled that spray. He had me smell it. I was like, oh.
oh yeah, you last week,
I
right?
almost
A couple
threw
weeks
up,
ago,
yeah.
Like you ate a dead cat or something, man. Dude, it was nasty.
And I wasn't
man.
even expecting. He didn't even tell me what it was. I just smelled it. I was like,
Yeah, it was bad,
Somebody, Kalita said you look like you still pissed off, bro.
man. Yo,
Trent,
Kalita.
you were too cool on that.
Kalita. I was like, I literally, I felt for him. I was literally like, man, this dude is struggling, man. This is my guy. He's struggling hard, man. I was like, the dude that, you know, he just doodled himself and everything. I was like, this brother the same age as me. He out here doodling himself.
Bro, I was thinking about getting some Nutella and trying to figure out how I was
Oh,
gonna
no.
do that.
That would have
But
been
I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't
would've
want it
jumped-
on my seats.
I would have jumped out the car, man. I would have jumped out the car.
I might have jumped out of the car
Yeah.
anyway. The smell was horrible.
That
Oh
was
man.
bad,
Well, look, man. Hey,
man.
I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, for the overtime segment. Doodled on himself.
I was like, this.
Catch us next Saturday, 2 p.m. right back here. Crystal, Trent, and Rob will still be back with us next week, and we got a lot of topics to talk about. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all come back next week, man. For real. Peace, love, and happiness.